Tulku Lobsang Rinpoche. Thank you for being here. It's wonderful to meet again. It's been about 12 years ago that you were one of the first masters who taught me about meditation and the mind. And that was the beginning of a life-changing transformation. It really changed my life. And I'm very grateful for that. And that's the reason why I want to share your knowledge and your wisdom with so many other people. So I'd like to discuss a few topics with you: compassion, meditation, wisdom, and peacefulness. But first, I'm very curious about you, something more personal, about when you were younger. Can you take us back in your life? How did you become a monk teacher?
When I was 7 years old, I went to monastery as a monastic education, and then when I'm 13 years old, what Tibetan Buddhists believe what you call reincarnation Lama, I become one of the reincarnation Lama. Of course, then I'm changing to the local monastery to another big monastery, and then another monastery. I change a few monasteries, and I'm until I'm 70 years old. I be in Tibet. Then I'm in Tibet to went to India. And then also I continue studies in India to one of the big monastery is, I don't remember then, around maybe me 25 or 26.
It's like school.
Yes.
It's teaching.
Yes.
But when you were young and you went to the monastery, you were living with your parents? Or you go to the monastery and you live there with the monks?
I think everybody lived different, but in my case, I go to live with the monks, and I don't remember, we don't have really say weekend, but sometime I go back to home to stay, or sometime my parents visit. It's look like little boarding school, you call. You sleep there and you eat in there. But some young monks, that's no problem. They're very happy, and some have a challenge, or maybe they need to go back, stay with their to family.
Yeah.
But yes.
You once told me that it is hard for most people to ask the right questions. And you told me if you know how to ask the right question, you also know the answer at that moment. What can you teach people how to ask better questions?
Yes. I always to say people, we are human beings is a very special species because we possible question, and the question make we are growing or become better. Therefore, I always say, question is not the Buddha, but question is, I always say, is the what's represented of a living Buddha. I always say, who don't have any question, maybe who enlightened, or maybe most ignorant man and woman is a dangerous person.
If you don't ask questions,
yes,
then you know everything.
Yes, if you don't have any question, maybe when you are enlightened, or you are something so special, or you are one of the most ignorant man or woman in the earth. Therefore, they have 4 important questions, I think. what in the Buddha's teaching is what you call Four Noble Truths. You know, Buddha is born out of the question. Therefore, in this Four Noble Truths is the first truth, where are you now? Truth of where are you now? Yes. The first question, you have a question is good, but you need the right time to have a right kind of question. First question of where are we now?
And what do you mean by that? Where are we now in the mind?
Or mind or
with
life.
The body, in
body,
life.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then second question, because of once you have question of where are we now, and then you automatically have a question of how we come. How we come here now, or how we come here.
The past way, how we come here.
Yes. And that's then you automatically have a third question coming. Where are we going? First question, you need a question of where are we now? Or what we're doing here? Or where are we now? And then automatically you have second question, where we come from or how we come here. And then you automatically have third question, where are we going? And then you have the last question, how we go there. And this is one question, but one question we make 4 pieces. In this question is possible this is one of the biggest questions ever possible have the human. Yes.
Gives a lot of clarity.
Mm-hmm.
Where we came from, where we're going to, how we get there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think about that, you will find a path for your life.
Correct. That order is very important. This order, the question, the order. Where are we now? How we come here? Where are we going? How we go?
Yeah.
This order is very important.
Yeah. So how come so many people in the world are confused or lost? They lost the way, they don't know where they are, and they have no idea where they are going. How come?
Well, maybe I like to say this way. They have a noise and a voice. In this moment, in this world, has so much noise. Noise is something what we call to hear, of course. And we are running behind the noise, and we don't have time to listen in our inner voice. The only one moment you go to really hear the inner voice, the moment of death. Because the moment of death, all of noise go to silence. But maybe you're too late. I want become this, I want to do this. All this kind of noises, Noise is more louder and louder and louder. And you never go to hear your true voice.
And what do you mean by noise? Because it's the noise in the world, in your mind, in your head, the world around you.
Yes.
So you cannot hear the silence inside of you.
Yes. What I mean, noise means, example, we are running behind many things. I don't know, we try to go to build something. So we are so much busy outside world, and we never have time to listening or looking or take time ourselves. Therefore, that's what I mean noise. We are so much running outside world, and we don't have time to ourselves, or we don't have time to listen ourselves. We don't have time to really to ask ourselves what we really wanted us, because the noise is too loud.
It's social media,
to become famous, or
telephone.
to become rich, or to become nice. I don't know. We always want to become something outside. It's nothing wrong you become famous or rich or something, but that is not who give answer you of what you're really looking for.
So what should we do?
I think its most important thing is, I always say to people, Mother Planet is just hotel. We are a guest in this hotel next 20,000 days. Me now around 45 years old, I think. And let's say this way. And I stay maybe now 20,000 days more, means 55 years. 55 years, 20,000 days, Now I'm 40, let's say. 5 is, I stay 20,000 days more, is after 20,000 days, I'm 100 years old man. Everybody running behind life. But me, life means only 20,000 days. Life is just a big illusion. It's you and me, what you call life. Maybe you and me is a slave of life, the army of the life. We are fighting because of life. We are doing so many things because of life. But life is not to stay with us forever, only next 20,000 days. Think this way. Then maybe you don't run in doing many things, unnecessary things. Therefore, Mother Planet is just hotel. We are guests.
Temporarily.
Therefore, one day, Mr. Death call in your room number. And the Mr. Death never make a mistake. Once he call,
you got to check out.
You need to check out. Therefore, if you really want to live a good life, never forget death. Because death is the one of most honest teachers. Of course, life gives you many questions, but you always find a way to not give answer. But there one question you never possible to run away, that is the death. Death is the mirror. Once you stand in front of death, you are just simple naked man and woman. You're not longer master. You're not longer important. Death is a mirror where you see yourself is naked. Otherwise, you hiding behind your names, titles. Therefore, death is one of most important question, or one of the most important remembering. Yes, I know, little painful, but this pain is good pain, is helping you.
But it will take a long time before you die. And a lot of people are afraid of death, of dying. Some people are so afraid of dying they are not able to live because they're always afraid. They're always running. Or they think, I only have 20,000 days. I must run faster now because I must do more.
Yes, of course, you possible think also this way. Yes, of course, but I always say in people, life is just one day. You born in the one day, and you live in the one day. You die in the one day. Everything happening in the one day. Today is only your life. Yesterday is already dead. Too late. Tomorrow is not born. Too early. What you have is today. Today is the only life. Today is not a little part of life. Today is life.
It's all.
Yes. Therefore, we need to make joy or happy every day. Not next year. You don't say me, I want happy life. That's illusion. Don't say me, I just want to say, I want happy day. Once you have a happy day, I think you have a happy life.
Mm-hmm. Why do so many people do not understand this principle? Because a lot of people, they fight. They have conflict. They have fear, anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like each other.
Mm-hmm.
They make war.
Mm-hmm.
Also, these people only have 10 or 20,000 more days.
Mm-hmm.
Why should they fight? You know so many people, you meet so many people.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain? Because I can imagine, I think, in my opinion, most people are here to be kind, to love, to share. And a lot of people cannot understand why other people always make war and fight. Why is that?
Well, the Buddhisms, we are believe, we all have a basic good nature, let's say. We all have a nature of the happiness. Happiness is our unconditional nature. Of course, we also have a suffering nature, but the suffering is our conditional nature. You never possible suffering without condition. Is your suffering unconditionally, then you never possible free of the suffering forever. Of course, you possible happy also conditionally, but you possible happy unconditionally. How you know that? Through of meditation, When you meditate, you're not doing anything, you're not learning anything. Just allow to be in the nature state. When you meditate, you possible feel good without any reasons, without compare, without competition. Of course, you possible also happy with compare and competitions. But this is a conditional happiness. Through of meditation, you possible discover is this unconditional happiness. You don't need reason. You don't need compare and competition.
You're just happy.
Just happy.
It's just the state of being.
Yes. Therefore, what I want to say, we all want happy. Nobody wants suffering. the question why we all want to be happy, wanting happiness beyond culture, beyond the religion. We have a different religion, we have a different culture, but everybody still wants happy. Why does wanting happiness, nothing, wanting happiness is look like unconditional, Conditions change, but still you want to be happy. Good people want to be happy, bad people want to be happy. Means happiness your nature, therefore you want to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, not everybody happy. Nobody want to suffering, but yet everybody leader, let's say, suffering.
Mm-hmm. But you told me, in Buddhism you say people suffer because they do not have enough intelligence.
We have, let's say, two main reasons to we are suffering. One important reason of a suffering is a fear. And they have one important reason to we are not happy, expectation. Fear is a demon of yourself, and collective fear is the demon of a collective. Buddhisms, we don't believe in demons, but fear is a demon.
Inside you.
Yes, and the fear make to fight, fear make to war.
If you have the collective consciousness,
Yes.
turning into a demon.
Yes, collective to fear to bring collective to war.
People get angry and make war.
Yes. Therefore we say, fear is the part of hell.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to go to die to go to hell. Once we follow our fears extremely, we possibly create all rivers blood.
Yeah. What would you advise people to learn, to practice every day? Like kindness, compassion, meditation. What are the simple things people can do every day to make their life lighter, with less anxiety, less fear, more happiness?
Mm-hmm.
What can they do?
Well, I think we have we have three kind of knowledges, what the Buddhists call. One, we have a knowledge without learning, and knowledge with learning. And then we have knowledge with meditation. Knowledge without learning, animals also have. We're born with this knowledge. Example, anger, attachment, jealous, ego, fear, expectations, all is a knowledge without learning. We never learned.
Is it just there?
Just there.
We have it. It's in the system.
Yes. Is this knowledge really make you a better person? I don't think so. This knowledge is knowledge, but I think this knowledge is not enough. And then we go to learn. We learn how to do things right. We do things not do wrong. We learn philosophy. We learn this and that's this. And then we have knowledge learning. The knowledge learning is a more human thing, And the knowledge, therefore we have second knowledge with learning, of course, is good, but this knowledge is still really not enough. And then third knowledge, I say knowledge of meditation. I think in the West, there's so much modern world, we have so much believe learning. Through of learn, we think we possible solve everything.
Knowledge.
Yes, knowledge.
Go to school, university,
Go to school,
knowledge.
learning, then we, yes, you possible do many things. but maybe this is not really give answer of what you're really looking for. I don't know. The knowledge with learning, I don't know this make really peaceful world or not also still. I'm not so much, of course, good, but I don't know. Knowledge without learning is dangerous. It make we look like animal. Knowledge, learning, we look like, sometimes we look like we are terrible human beings also, It's not pure, but we need one kind of knowledge, what you call knowledge of meditation. Therefore, I think it's a good idea. Everybody try to meditate every day. Let's say 10 minutes you make some exercise, or we Tibetans we call lujong or yoga, any exercise, and then you 10 minutes you meditate. Is meditation means you increase your awareness, increase and awareness. Therefore, I always say 21 minutes practice every day. In the 21 minutes practice, change your day. Is changing of a day become changing of your life. Therefore, 10 minutes you give your body and to make some yoga or lujong, and then 10 minutes meditate. This meditate means just allow to be nature state. And then, in the 1 minute, I always say, you say 11 times. You need 11 times you say, I go to give my best in this world and myself. But after whatever come, I go to accept it happily. You giving your best, this is kindness me. You don't expect more than this yourself. You give your best yourself in the world. You don't expect more than this. But still things go wrong. Therefore, after whatever come, you say, I happily accept it. That's me is compassion. You giving your best, that is me kindness. After things go wrong and you accept it, or after things still not going well, and you accept it, this is me compassion. We need compassion and kindness.
Compassion for yourself.
Compassion yourself, kindness yourself, or compassion, kindness others.
The Tulku. This sounds so easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard.
Yes.
Because I agree with you. And I know I spoke to a lot of young people lately.
Yes.
And they're trying their best.
Yes.
Like you say,
yes.
Try what you can do.
Yes.
If it not goes the right way, accept it. Tomorrow, new day, try again. Do your best. Especially young people have the feeling that there are so many expectations from the outer world, parents, friends, teachers, that they always have to overperform. So doing their best is not enough. So most of the time they cannot match their expectations. They get disappointed or angry. They feel depressed in the end, and they cannot accept. So it's the opposite of what you say. What you say is right, but it's so hard for some people to live that way. How can you help them trying to accept that it is what it is?
We need to be, maybe let's say, I'm sometimes make a joke, we are maybe stupid, but we should be not stupid to against the nature. Maybe I'm incredibly stupid, but I'm not go to enough stupid, let's say, to against against the nature, Therefore, in the nature world, yes, is not everything go to right, It's not everything go to right. And therefore, I think that's why we say we practice compassion. I always say people in the, especially Western world, maybe I'm not wrong, you have a very much a canned culture, means you're giving, you try to your best, you try to best. But the danger of you doing best is great, you give your best, you're doing your best, very generosity society, but you have a very little tolerance if something go wrong. We have in the Buddhisms always say the law of the life, because of a birth they have death. Birth is the only reason we have death. Is they have winning, they have a lose. The winning is the only reason to lose. That is nature. Therefore, you should be not against nature. Therefore, you do your best. You need to happy you're doing your best. You don't, you do your best, and you need to happy because that's only what you possible do.
Mm-hmm.
But still things go wrong. You need to accept it. I think you need to train to that. Therefore, I see exactly what say is in the modern world, or is the tolerant or acceptance is difficult later, Therefore, I think we need to learn. It's something like not only we learn to fight, but we need to learn to surrender.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I say not only we learn to, we have a saying, we not only learn to give, but we need to learn to take. Sometimes we give things what make we happy, but sometimes you also need to take things not to make unhappy. Mm-hmm. Therefore, we are a world of giving and taking. I translate this, sometimes we are fighting to reach somewhere, or fighting or whatever, it's good. But are you ready to surrender? Are you not ready to surrender? As I always say, never fight. Mm-hmm. Because, yes, that means what I want to say in here, you're giving your best is just one part of your job. But other part of job, you need to accept it, whatever come after. It's look like, what is the best gift in your life is a birth. Yes, celebrate of a birth. What is the best gift us is birth. And what we got to lose, maybe death. Death is take everything. Birth give you everything. Birth is give you everything. But yes, birth you give everything, but death is take everything.
And in between, it's up to you and me what we make out of life.
Correct.
We make choices.
Yes.
We make decisions.
Yes.
We make good choices and bad choices.
Yes.
But we have to accept what we do and we try our best.
Yes. Exactly. I always say people sometimes look like saying, I always say people is, sometimes people is so much fear of a mistake.
Yeah.
It's in our Western world, is mistake have very little tolerance. It's little shame. Mm-hmm. Especially modern world, what you call very educated world, it's just tiny mistake, just tiny mistake, and it's destroy the life of the people.
People are afraid to make mistakes
Yes.
because they think they will be punished
Their punishment or
by
their
other people.
other people, but also they're so much unaccepted their self. And with this small mistake, they're just keeping in their head, and they make punishment themselves, also society. And let's say I make 99% I did something good society. Ladies, gentlemen, isn't it? I'm not a God. 99%. Is this a fair karmically also? 99% I did something good in this earth, but the 1% I did something wrong, and because of the 1% you go to delete it, all of 99. This is karmically also not happened. That is completely not correct. But we are look like this kind of society. Therefore, we are so much afraid of any mistake. Also, as not only society, we also don't accept ourselves. Tulku Lobsang, I did 99 times I did something good things, but I did something, maybe one thing I did wrong, and I just not happy of what I did it. I'm punishment myself, Therefore, I always say people, is the mistake is a part of life, You're not allowed people mistake, we never become better society. I always say, is you don't want mistake, or you're not allowed to make mistake, one of the greatest mistake ever possible happen. Look at the societies who not allowed to make a mistake. Is look like a zombie society. They're never growing. They're just stay same.
Because you can grow from your mistakes. You can learn.
Yes.
Yeah. And the tolerance is low to themselves.
Yes.
And to other people in society as well. Mm-hmm. What can we do to get more inner peace? To have less fear of making mistakes, to experience more joy and peace inside oneself.
I like to say this, what before continue is I always say, what I always say, you don't want to mistake one of the greatest mistake, but you do mistake with benefit. And then sometimes people say, I just want to wait until I know. I always say people, when you know, you don't need to decide it. Because some things we never possible know until we don't decide it. Sometimes I see my Western friends, they have so much fear of decisions.
Yeah. Why?
Because they don't want mistake.
Fear of loss.
Yes. Therefore, I always say, your question is a continue. Fear always make we are following our past. Expectation, let's say fear always make we are following of the problem of the past. Expectation always making we are waiting the happiness in the future. That's why fear is a demon of your life. Expectation is enemy of happiness. It's the best practice of maybe to reducing the fear, maybe practice of letting go.
Letting go.
Yes, because many times we have because of fear we are holding something what we don't like. We are keeping something what we don't like. We are following something what we don't want it. Correct? Therefore, practice letting go.
How do you practice letting go?
Of course, is letting go you possible practice with your meditation, Example, when you deep breath, breathe out, you maybe silently say, letting go, and letting go. You verbally say, letting go. And then and you try to feel, you say, and you try to feel, and then you discover the inner space. You become space. Through our practice of letting go, is you become space. Space is a space means then nothing make you hurt.
Mm-hmm. Space or emptiness?
Yes, emptiness or space. Because when you have a fear and you hold something, some kind of a solid or something, you hold it. Or
you hold the fear.
Yes, you hold something, yeah? But the practice of letting go, and then you become space or emptiness, whatever you call, and then this is what we call unconditional compassion. This inner space is not something you make, it's you discover. This inner space, you go deep of ourself is a space.
It is there.
Yes.
Always.
Yes. In the space is nothing, possible. Grab in the space. Then space nobody possible hurt. That's his essence of compassion, Mm-hmm. Therefore, I always thinking in the Western world, let's say especially, but the Western world is I think we have practiced kindness lots, but we need to practice a little more compassion.
Can you explain more what you mean by practicing compassion?
It's
what's the difference between compassion and the kindness?
Kindness antidote of anger. Kindness, anger, no possible go to generally same. But kindness not antidote of attachment. Maybe you are very kind, the big force of kindness, you don't have anger the moment, but kindness become attachment possible. Therefore, kindness is antidote of anger, but not antidote of the attachment. Compassion is not antidote of anger, but antidote of attachment. Therefore, you need both. Therefore, we always say, kindness, you possible misunderstand attachment. Compassion, you possible misunderstand or anger or sadness. Therefore, people who practice compassion and they become very, very unhappy, sad person. Let's say practice of kindness is, I say, happiness is a follow you. The practice of compassion, nothing make you go to hurt and the pain. Because I see in the many Western, my friends, many people hurt, they just keep something and there's something, ask, why you're not happy? Oh, many years ago something happened. What happened is very small thing, Mm-hmm. Very small thing they happen in their life and this they're keeping and they're unhappy,
They're still attached.
Yes.
To the situation.
Yes. That's what I say, compassion. Yeah. Because something nice, you feel easy to kindness. But something not nice, you need to feel compassion. You, in your life, always have two phases. Something going, something nice thing, what you feel. Sometimes people also don't like nice things, of course, because of they're jealous or whatever. But Is you like the nice things of yourself, nice things for others, You have a kindness, you're always happy of all nice things, No, oh, wow, this person is nice. Well, I'm happy, Oh, nice, you are so beautiful. Oh, wow, you have nice. Oh, yeah, The kindness make you celebrate of all good things, of your things, also other things. But some people never happy over other good things, other success things, other beauty, because they don't have a kindness. The compassion, the compassion means is you have a space or you have a tolerated of also things go to wrong. It's not longer hurt you. Maybe, I don't know, you did something wrong or something did wrong. It's something not nice things happening, That's also part of life. And you need to live with that. And then we say, be compassion. Be compassion means something happen. What's it? Something happening what you don't like.
You leave it.
Yeah. And when you compassion, and this not longer hurt you.
It's not part of you.
Yes. But we always make an example, compassion is very complicated practice. We always make a different person and action example. You did something really not good to me. I compassion you, but against your own actions. You need to separate.
Yes.
Compassion means, in the Buddhism world, we are never accepting to against a person. But I go to against your own actions. Why against your wrong action? Because I'm compassion you. And this way, your wrong action is not hurt me, but still I have a courage to help you, Therefore, hopefully, something like this. Okay.
Yeah. You once told me that some people make their life so complicated for themselves. If you have, especially, I don't know how it is in Tibet, but in the Western world, we have so many things going on in the mind. And we get crazy, and we have anxiety and burnouts and stress and whatever. And then I know during the talk you were making this funny sound, to break the state of being from a person, and then you lose the fear or the state you're in.
Yes, and sometimes we have this kind of a mantra pet we call. It's because sometimes you are grabbing something's, or you are attached to something's, and then you make this strong mantra pet, and then short term is you go to silence, Or your mind is so crowded, so many things happening, and then suddenly you make the pen mantra sound very strong, and then to go to silence, Because it's so many noise happening in your mind, and then I say be silence is difficult. But I make a bigger noise than you have a noise, and that is a short moment of opportunity to connect it our inner peace. Because already you have so many things happening in your head and this and that. Then I say calm, relax. The noise is too loud. But then I make a stronger noise than what happened in you.
So you distract me from my noise.
Yes. Therefore, sometimes we do also mantras.
Yeah.
Because you have already the noise of thought so much, it's look like waterfall, Thought is coming, going, I rise, disappear, and then we make the mantra, and the mantra is helping to to the noise of the thoughts, emotions to calm down. Whoever want a difficult life, never forget to change others. Is whoever want unhappy life, never forget to changing others. Changing others is ignorance. I always say people, whoever want simple life, yes, never forget to change yourself. Changing yourself become changing world. When you change, world changing without changing anybody.
You only have to change yourself.
Yes.
You only have to work on yourself.
Yes. Changing others, me, is the most terrible ignorance. Changing yourself, me, is wisdom.
Final question. What is wisdom?
Well, I make a difference in the wisdom and the knowledge. Knowledge, you possible learned, or somebody possible give you. Wisdom is not something you possible learn. Knowledge is more discrimination and discrimination awareness. Knowledge give you some kind of awareness, but discrimination awareness. Me is a culture, is a knowledge. Religion is knowledge. Philosophy is knowledge. Maybe science is also knowledge. The knowledge always make a discrimination. Is knowledge is awareness? Yes. But is complete awareness? No. Therefore, knowledge is dangerous.
Knowledge without wisdom.
Exactly. Therefore, me is the wisdom means is nature awareness, not discrimination awareness. Discrimination awareness, you possible teach me, I possible learn.
It's conditioned.
Yes, you said, discrimination awareness, yes, you possible teach me, and I possible learn. But nature awareness, nobody possible teach you. You never possible learn. It's only discover. Therefore, meditation is the only way to discover its nature awareness. Therefore, I always say, in this world, no need more knowledge. Need more awareness or wisdom. The awareness or wisdom you possible discovering through of meditation. Let's say it this way. What really mean in the meditation everyday life? I always say people, maybe you forget everything what you learn. No problem. But I always one thing you remember. To remember, be calm. Once you're more calm, you're more in the awareness. Without awareness, knowledge is dangerous. Therefore, human beings is more dangerous than cows, animals. Because we possible learn knowledge. I know many people very excited of this educations, all this education, what educated society. But knowledge without awareness or wisdom or awareness is very dangerous.
Mm-hmm. The wisdom you mean, is that more knowing? Is it more the connection with a source of life or the Buddha or the Buddha mind? Is that a kind of connection, what you mean by the wisdom you can only learn by meditation?
I say it this way, yes, the me is the here wisdom. Let's say wisdom means is the nature awareness, and the nature awareness is they no have influence. Knowledge never free of influence, never pure, never pure. You never trust your knowledge, always question mark. Therefore, I thought we need third consciousness of meditation. Is this nature awareness. Therefore, when we are meditate, we are not learning something, and we also not changing something. When we meditate means we stay in the nature state of our mind. And then awareness or the wisdom arise. The wisdom or this nature awareness is not knowledge. This is the heart of all of the Buddhas. Yes, therefore, I always say people always remember, let's say, calm. Once you're more calm, you are more near of the wisdom.
Yeah.
Without calmness, knowledge, maybe go to kill yourself or you go to kill somebody. Knowledge, you possible misuse. But wisdom is never you go misuse.
So we need more nature awareness, more wisdom.
Yes.
And then we can make this planet a more loving place.
Exactly.
More loving awareness.
Exactly. Knowledge maybe is more culture or more religion or more philosophy. We never possible have one religion. We never possible have one culture, of course. But we possible have one awareness. Therefore, awareness is most pure. Awareness you possible discover maybe through of meditation. And meditation is not a religion, I think, because you're not learning anything. Therefore, yes, my conclusion, I think we need more awareness. Or we need more awareness or wisdom. I mean here, we need more wisdom means here more awareness. Awareness. Yes, I think so.
Tulku, thank you so much for all of your wisdom.
Yes.
All of these wise teachings.
Oh,
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you.
Thank you very much.
You.
I have this opportunity to talk, and yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.